Hey, thanks, Bill. Great to be here, and we're amongst the garden today. I'm here with Champ. Champ is the founder of ASAI. Hi, Champ.
Hi, how's it going?
Very, very good, very well indeed. We're actually just enjoying a Bloody Mary here, just to kind of get things moving, just to get a little bit funky in Funkytown, and we're going to show you exactly the relevance of this in just a moment. So, Champ is full name is Siradej Donavanik.
Yep.
How did I get that?
That's fine.
Quite poor, I think. Actually,
about 80% there.
Okay. And for anyone who's watching from Thailand will understand this is a family, a very important family in Thailand for the Dusit Group, starting with Dusit Thani, moving to Dusit International, and then to this brand ASAI. So Champ is third generation in this group. So hey, Champ, why Jalan Grung? Why this particular district for this hotel?
This town, this district here is such an amazing part of culture. As you know, there's the Chinese immigrant came here, and there's this district is kind of like subdivided into different sub-Chinese culture.
Yep.
Right? You get Daju, you get you get Jean Cat. That's what we call them, and then and you get like the Vietnamese that also came here. You got all these beautiful colonial buildings, and so that's all these amazingly colorful parts.
Yeah.
Right? That you can see here. The food is absolutely great. You can go to different many kind of sub-district I just mentioned about, and get different food from different regions of China, and that actually specializes in that way, which I think is really amazing. But what I really love more is also not just about the amazing colorful parts, but also about the really much the present kind of like fabric of the whole neighborhood as well. Mainly because of the fact that rent around here is quite cheap. So it's just like East London back in the days, 20, 30 years ago, where a lot of the creative people would actually move in, the young generation actually start moving in, making this whole area very vibrant and dynamic. And you can see the difference between this old colonial historical past living amongst this really cool, funky, new colorful district of the Chinatown area. And that's why I think for us being a new generation of the hotel brand, we thought there's no better representations of who we are than this district.
Sounds absolutely excellent. So you're in a funky district. It's a gentrified district, but a district with a really amazing history and culture. So how do you bring that into the hotel?
Yeah. Well, we try to obviously create the local flavors, or the interior designs or the architect, into the hotel. Of course, we want the hotel to be quite progressive, to be forward-thinking, to be quite modern, young as well. But we still love this vibrant in color. You can see here we have these beautiful shades. That kind of like represent a little bit like an old Chinese theater almost. This is an installation in which we did during our launch 2 weeks ago. It's only going to be up for another week. We got all the fabric from around here, and this is something that we will continuously try to do. Because we believe that the hotel these days it should constantly evolve the whole time. So this is what we kind of been kind of mopping inside our own property.
Amazing. Opened just 2 weeks ago. Any particular reason you chose this time to open? The building's ready, right? You're ready to go.
For us, actually, we opened a month ago last week. So, still like a really, really crazy time. Simply because of we have a lot of staff here, and to be honest, yes, there's some domestic market also very, very, very low. We've been planning this brand for the last 3.5 years, and we thought, what, if not now, then how long are we going to wait for, right? We can't just wait for life to just pass us by. We have to take opportunity to come up with also, exciting new things for our domestic market. It's not just about waiting for the international rivals to come, but how do we create interesting content, programmings, whether it's food, whether it's the wellness events that we basically host here in this beautiful courtyard that we have, to create something that attracts the local market, because they need something like this too. They want to experience something
that's
new.
super cool. I think that's super cool because it's almost becomes a social center. It's not just a hotel for people coming into Thailand. It's a social center for people enjoying and hanging out here. What sort of events have you been doing here?
Oh man, we've been doing like a lot of wellness events. We've done a cacao ceremony here. We've done sound healing, sound therapy with the crystal bowls, with gong. We basically hosted the Siradej, which is one of the leading art university, have hosted the creative city, looking into the ancient techniques of making the Chinese moon cakes here, where we have live cooking class in the middle of this courtyard, and we've had just a lot of parties during our launch.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, during our launch, we basically collaborated with Jared and Paolo, who's our close friends and our close collaborators, with Chef Bo and Dylan from Bolan, to basically, and we brought in Hendrix Gin to come and sponsor us, and we just threw this amazing party, and I think that's what the local needs also. They want something fun, something collaborative, something that kind of in a way bring the community together, because we've been missing that for a long time.
Creating a real social hub, that's great. And tell us a little bit about this courtyard. So you can't see, but it's how many stories are we? 6, 7 stories up. It's like this 8 stories up. It's like this glass. And this is a really cool space right in the center here. So tell us a little bit about this, and tell us a little bit about what we have in front of us here.
No, I mean, at first we were, when we took this hotel over, we thought, this is such an amazing area. It was going to be turned into, a Chinese fountain, which is cool too. But we thought, ASAI for us, we want, and I truly believe, our team also truly believe that, the new generations of hotels needs to represent something that is meaningful, right? That's something that connects people, than more than just purely, transactional, than just purely just on the brand kind of surface. So we thought, why don't we turn that into, just an ordinary fountain into an organic farm, where we can actually use it as a platform to teach our, young, chef, obviously not only about the food preparation, but also about the food production at the same time, how to take care of that supply chain. So we actually use, this is a real life farm that we use, and that's what you can see. Some of them, we've basically been rotating them as well, so it's not all, looking 100% like what we have here in front of us, but, just to basically make people become connected to not only eating the food that is right in front of them, but where they actually come from. And I think, to make, our cities, our urban kind of dwelling a better place, we should think more about having this urban farming, because I think that for us is a solution. So, we just want to get that conversation going, and that's why, in this prime space in the middle of a lobby, we choose to have this.
I love it. Well, let's put this urban farm, organic farm, to work for us. What exactly do we have here, and how can we do something with it?
This is a sawtooth.
It's a what? Sorry?
Sawtooth coriander, or long coriander.
Okay.
So it's got this really beautiful, lovely aroma. So it's actually goes super well with the Vietnamese noodle pho. And which you can actually put into pho. But you can put it in the Bloody Mary too. Actually, you can just kind of like just cracks it, opens a little bit, so it gives that beautiful sense of aroma.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
And it's really delicious.
What a great idea. And on that note, everyone, thanks a lot for joining us.
Amazing.
Cham, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise.
Back to you, Bill.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.